let's bring in Republican Texas Senator John Cornyn. He serves on Finance, Judiciary, and Intelligence Committees. Senator Cornyn, always good to have you with us. Just right off the top here, sir, what is your reaction when you see these steel panels on the back of pickup trucks heading away from the border and in some cases being sold by the Biden administration?
Well, it's outrageous, of course, and it seems like the Biden administration not only is determined to destroy our country by opening our borders to anybody and everybody who wants to come across, but positively make it easier for them to get here. I think we're going to be paying the price for decades to come from this uncontrolled border policy of the previous administration, and I'm looking forward to January the 20th when President Trump begins to enforce the laws that are already in place that Joe Biden refuses to enforce.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the impact. I talked to Mayor Adams yesterday on cities like New York City with the overwhelming burden on services and finances as a result of the open border over the last 4 years. One of the questions is, how will this deportation work? And we've identified, as we just showed, so many people who are criminals who are in the deportation pipeline for sure. Tom Homan said that he will need 100,000 beds for detaining people. Let's watch what he had to say. Watch this.
Detention beds what are currently available. I mean, under the Trump administration, we had over 55,000 people in detention at any given day, and they're down to less than 30,000 now. We need at least 100,000 beds, and because of beds we turn over in 30 days, which gives us a free bed every day.
Tell me about what you think that will look like, Senator, and what concerns you might have about this deportation program overall in terms of how it will be seen and played by both sides politically.
Well, Mr. Homan's right. Catch and release is the basic policy flaw of the Biden administration, because if you release people into the interior of the country, they're going to just keep coming. More will keep coming because they know they'll be able to successfully get into the United States and be able to stay. So detaining is really important. And of course, the Biden administration has reduced the capacity of our ability to detain individuals dramatically. Mr. Homan's right. I'm sure they will make some prioritization of who these people are who will be deported. But part of this, and I think it's already begun, is because of President Trump's threatened mass deportation. It's already deterred migrants from coming to the United States in the first place. So this isn't just about enforcing the law, about catching and detaining people. This is about consequences, and it's beginning to work.
Understood. I'm out of time, Senator, but quickly, you were just in a lunch with J.D. Vance. What did he say about this, the budget bill, and whether or not they believe that this should go to shutting down the government to force some change?
Well, Vice President-elect Vance said that the president wants the debt ceiling addressed because he realized this will be used as a leverage by Democrats next year to try to extract more spending. But with $36 trillion in debt, we need to reduce spending, not increase spending. And I think that's a matter of the Speaker's trying to get reconciled with his House members. If they vote something out, the Senate will pass it promptly.
Okay. Senator Cornyn, thank you very much from Texas. Always good to see you.